Royal traditions don't usually dominate headlines. But this week was different. As King Charles and Queen Camilla arrived in Scotland, cameras followed every step, every ceremony, and every royal appearance. On the surface, it looked like another annual celebration, but many royal watchers believe this year's Royal Week carried far more significance than anyone expected. So why did this centuries-old tradition suddenly attract so much attention? Let's take a closer look. The week began with one of Britain's oldest royal ceremonies. Outside the palace of Holyroodhouse in Edinburgh, King Charles took part in the famous ceremony of the keys. In this symbolic event, the Lord Provost formally presents the keys to the city before the king immediately returns them for safekeeping, a tradition that dates back centuries and marks the monarch's official arrival in Scotland. It may seem simple today, but it represents trust between the crown and the Scottish capital. The ceremony also included military honors, a royal salute, and a formal inspection of the Guard of Honor, reminding everyone that Royal Week remains one of the monarchy's most important annual events. But that was only the beginning. Soon after, the Palace of Holyroodhouse became the center of celebration. Thousands of invited guests gathered for the famous garden party, where King Charles and Queen Camilla met people from every corner of Scottish life. Volunteers, community leaders, charity workers, and local heroes were recognized for their contributions. The king also held an investiture ceremony honoring outstanding Scots for their service to society. While the event celebrated community, many observers noticed something else. Senior members of the royal family appeared side by side throughout the week, creating an unmistakable image of continuity and stability. And what happened next added even more symbolism. One of the week's most impressive moments unfolded at St. Giles Cathedral during the historic Order of the Thistle service. Often described as Scotland's highest order of chivalry, the ceremony blends royal history, pageantry, and centuries-old tradition. The striking green robes, feathered hats, and elaborate insignia immediately captured public attention. Photos from the event spread quickly across social media, with many praising the elegance and timeless atmosphere. Others suggested the gathering of senior royals sent a reassuring message during a period when the monarchy continues adjusting to recent challenges. Those interpretations remain speculation, but they certainly fueled online discussion. Then the royal journey moved beyond Edinburgh. Leaving the capital behind, King Charles and Queen Camilla traveled south to the Scottish borders, where they experienced one of Scotland's oldest local traditions, the famous Jedburgh handball game. Unlike formal palace ceremonies, this event showcased the king's more relaxed side as he greeted crowds and watched the energetic contest unfold. The visit highlighted Charles's long-standing affection for Scotland and his commitment to supporting local communities far beyond the major cities. Everywhere the royal couple stopped, enthusiastic crowds lined the streets, hoping for a glimpse of the monarch. But perhaps the most touching moment of Royal Week came near its conclusion. Prince Edward stepped into the spotlight as he presented this year's Duke of Edinburgh Gold Awards, continuing the remarkable legacy established by his late father, Prince Philip. The awards celebrate young people who complete demanding challenges involving volunteering, physical activity, skills, and adventurous expeditions. This year carried extra significance because one of the recipients was Lady Louise Mountbatten-Windsor, Prince Edward's own daughter. Fresh from graduating at the University of St. Andrews, Lady Louise's achievement drew widespread praise, with many royal fans describing her as one of the monarchy's most quietly dedicated young members. It was a proud family moment that perfectly reflected Prince Philip's lasting influence. As Royal Week came to an end, conversations online continued long after the ceremonies had finished. Many praised King Charles for maintaining traditions while giving them a modern touch. Others admired Queen Camilla's increasingly confident public role throughout the week. Reports also noted that this year's appearances projected a stronger sense of unity among senior working royals. At the same time, some fans online speculated that such carefully coordinated public events help reinforce confidence in the monarchy following recent health concerns involving members of the royal family and continuing headlines surrounding family tensions. Those remain opinions shared by commentators and fans, not officially confirmed by Buckingham Palace. In the end, Royal Week once again proved that tradition still plays a powerful role in Britain's monarchy. Ancient ceremonies, community celebrations, family milestones, and centuries of history all came together in just a few remarkable days across Scotland. Whether viewers saw it as a celebration of heritage or a carefully crafted message about the monarchy's future, one thing is certain: Royal Week left plenty for royal fans to discuss. And with more major royal events still ahead this year, this may only be the beginning of another fascinating chapter in the story of the royal family.